it's incredibly profitable to do so. And you have a lot of desperate parents or desperate caseworkers that need somewhere to put their troubled child.
All new at 6, 10 Investigates found Ohio children being shipped out of state to facilities with allegations of abuse and neglect.
And where the kids go, millions of dollars in public money have followed. 10 Investigates has reported on behavioral treatment facilities for years, which now has the attention of 2 U.S. senators.
Here's Chief Investigative Reporter Bennett Haverly following a trail of big profits and big concerns.
Police and EMS arrive at a Michigan behavioral treatment center.
He was being restrained for some reason. I don't know why.
Surveillance video sheds light on what happened, showing 16-year-old Cornelius Frederick throwing a sandwich at his peers. He is then shoved and restrained by staff for more than 8 minutes.
We heard him go like something like that, so I'm like, all right, let's lift him up and sit him up.
When they let up, he's unresponsive and dies 2 days later.
So you're laying on him, and there's people on each limb, basically, about 5 of you.
In wake of Cornelius's death, the facility closed. 3 staff were criminally charged, and boys from across the country were sent back home, including Damar Bowden, a 17-year-old from Columbus.
I've been locked up out of state, so y'all ain't feeling how I feel.
His mother, Damara Harris, told me her son's behavior led to run-ins with juvenile court and placements at facilities in Pennsylvania and Michigan.
Around the time that everything happened there, he had already contacted me and said, I want to come home. This is what's happening. These people aren't being, good to us.
Home just 2 months. Damar was killed in Columbus in July of 2020 while trying to purchase a gun from someone he knew.
It's like having them, watching them grow, and just one day it's just not there anymore. It's not a great feeling. It's empty a lot, so.
These stories are not unique, but are part of a pattern where children linked to foster care or juvenile court are shipped out to privately run facilities.
Now that you guys finally killed one of us, you guys want to stop this and feel sorry for us, right?
Where records show they've either caused harm or been hurt themselves. Ohio has used public money to send kids across the country at a cost of nearly $50 million over the past 5 years. Out of the 37 out-of-state facilities where Ohio children are sent, we found allegations of abuse or neglect in more than half of them. We also found Ohio and county agencies continued to send children to these out-of-state facilities even after Franklin County raised concerns about abuse and neglect. Take a look at this, a police report from December of 2020. Franklin County Children's Services faxed an Arkansas Sheriff's Office alleging a child at a facility there suffered chipped teeth, an injured wrist, and a busted lip during an altercation with other kids. FCCS also alleged that a staff member there witnessed the altercation but did not stop it. Ohio has sent children and $8.7 million to 4 different facilities in Arkansas. Inspection records there document case after case of assaults, sexual abuse, and both kids and staff hurting each other. And they're not alone. Nearly $200,000 went to this Indianapolis facility. $4.7 million went to Detroit Capstone. It shut down this summer after state inspectors raised concerns about incidents, including a fight involving an Ohio girl who admitted she struck and then was punched by a staff member.
My present child's from Illinois. I had a case with a kid from Ohio, a case with a kid from Maine.
Jared Medlock is an Arkansas attorney who has represented children at these facilities who allege they were abused.
We've had any number of these cases going for the last 5 years consistently. There's never been a drop-off where we didn't have at least 1 or 2 cases going here in the state of Arkansas.
The nickname that some of us had for it was the misery mill. You would be there, you would be under constant psychological assault, emotional assault, because there were guys there that it was all about pecking order.
Stefan Specht is a former resident of Mill Creek, one of the Arkansas facilities where Ohio children have been sent. He grew up in foster care. His mother died by suicide when he was 2. Father passed when he was 14. Now in his 20s, he says parents should think twice about sending kids to these places.
The only thing that we can do is make parents very aware, sound off alarm bells to the average citizen that if they have a child that is experiencing mental illness, that they should think twice about sending them to one of these well-marketed facilities.
4 companies operate nearly all the facilities where Ohio children are sent. Collectively, their earnings are in the billions. SEC filings show Acadia, with more than 200 facilities, reported third-quarter revenue topping $666 million. More than half came from public money.
Hi, this is Bennett Haberly with WBNS TV in Columbus.
We spent weeks attempting to reach the companies. Two got back to us, emailing statements that didn't directly answer our questions. UHS said isolated and rare negative events do occur, but that they take appropriate and corrective actions. Acadia's read in part, our facilities have worked to continuously improve our treatment programs and patient care, reduce the number of incidents, and give hope to hundreds of youths who previously had very little. Neither the state nor Franklin County Children's Services would talk to us. In emails, both agencies said they monitor these facilities and have reduced their use. Given what we found, we still had questions and told FCCS in advance we planned to stop by. But when we did, we were told no one was available.
When are you able to come back, I guess?
You guys tell me. We just were hoping to talk to somebody about, how well FCCS is monitoring these out-of-state facilities and why we continue to spend millions sending kids to places that have had issues with abuse and neglect.
Franklin County again declined to talk to us, but an emailed statement said that their caseworkers do visit these facilities and ask about the conditions there. 2 U.S. senators have raised concerns as well. They referenced the previous reporting by 10 Investigates and other news outlets and have asked the operators of these facilities for more information about the treatment of children in their care. In the coming days, you'll hear from more people connected to this, including local advocates who are urging the state to bring kids home. Yolanda?